Alright everyone, how are we doing? I thought I'd do a quick video on breathing techniques because if, like me, you suffer from panic attacks or high levels of stress or anxiety attacks too, you can get anxiety attacks, breathing techniques can be really beneficial. When you're having a panic attack or an episode of that sort, people tend to tell you to calm down. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? I won't tell you what I say in response because the word motherfucker is usually used. Sorry kids, if anybody's watching this. But it comes from a good place, and what they mean is we need to try and calm the body down, calm the mind down, because when you're having a panic attack, your body convinces you that you're either going to die or you're going crazy. To be honest, I think a panic attack is one of the worst physical and emotional experiences you can ever have. Cheers for that. Bit of drilling. I'm probably going to get a load of comments from women who've given birth. I'm not saying that obviously labour is nowhere near as bad. I've never had a kid, I don't know. But at least when you're in labour, you get this beautiful baby at the end. After a panic attack, you're just traumatised. So what I'm going to do is show you some simple breathing techniques that actually work. I promise they work, and they bring everything right back down and just help you feel a bit more comfortable. Okay, first one, hold your breath. Believe me, I know that sounds literally the worst thing ever. I can't breathe and I'm holding my breath. I will go and find that man and fight him. Hold your breath. You know why? Because when you're having a panic attack, you are over breathing, you're getting too much oxygen because you think, oh my god, I can't breathe, so I best breathe more, when actually that's the worst thing you can do because you're taking in too much oxygen, all the oxygen, and not enough carbon dioxide. So what we're going to do is hold our breath. It might feel horrendous. It might, there's no might about it. It will feel completely the opposite of what you want to do. But this will deliberately prove to the brain that you are not going to die and that you can still breathe, and it will help to regulate the sort of over breathing that you've been doing. So literally just stop and hold your nose if you want. And do this for 60 seconds and then we exhale. Nice and long. So that's number one. Number two is one of my personal favourites. It takes a bit of getting used to, but it's really effective. It's called belly breathing, breathing straight from your stomach. When we breathe, most of the time we actually do it from like the diaphragm, so the upper part. We take oxygen from, I'm gonna have to stand up a bit. God, it's a bit see-through, isn't it? I do apologise. Or do I? We breathe from about here, when actually you can breathe all the way down to your belly. So if you manage to breathe with your belly as well, you get twice the amount of oxygen into the body, into the bloodstream, and it kind of gives you that relief that you're looking for. So I'm going to demonstrate this now. It doesn't look particularly pretty because you have to stick your belly out, but I'm going to show you. And to do so, I'm going to stand on some books because it's quite hard to film at this angle. Right, from the side. And the first thing what you're going to do is exhale, which again sounds like everything you do not want to do, but trust me, exhale and it just calms everything down. Everything that's clenching because you're so freaking out calms it down. So even if you think you can't, I want you to sigh like you've just been told off for something that weren't your fault. Like say your asshole the boss tells you off for something and you just like, oh, just when we've done that, we're going to hold it, put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. God, I hope you can see this, I'm balancing on two books, so I hope you can see my stomach. And then we're going, when we breathe in, we're going to push our stomach muscles out as far as we can. So it's breathe in, push that belly out, hold it. Breathe out, suck it all back in. I'm going to show you one more time. So we breathe in using our stomach muscles, push it right out. Then breathe back in again. The third technique is what we would call the traditional kind of paper bag breathing technique. You know, the ones you see them doing in the films when they've got a brown paper bag going which is wrong, by the way. That's breathing too fast. But the basic principle is that you're not taking in enough carbon dioxide, so that's what's making you breathe faster, and that's what's making everything that little bit more tense. So the final technique is called the rebreathing technique. You can use a paper bag if you want, but I actually can't think where you can get a brown paper bag from these days. But you know, you can get a plastic one, but that's not, I wouldn't advise that. So what I do is I use my hands. I cup my hands over my face, including in my nose and my mouth. Breathe out first. That's really, really important, because think about it, you've already got enough oxygen because you're breathing in so much. Breathe out as hard as you can. Wait maybe 2 to 3 seconds and breathe it back in slowly. So just let me show you. So we're gonna God, that's even calming doing it now. It's like a natural high. One more time. It just literally gives you that you were looking for. So there's 3 techniques for you. I hope you found them useful. Sorry, I'm gonna wrap the drill in. Please do subscribe. I'm kind of new to the video thing, but I'm planning to do more of everything that I've ever learned that's helped me. So subscribe, and there's a link to my blog and Twitter and all that stuff below. All right.